What's cracking with your snacking snacker stars? It is me, the BRE, the man in the backwards hat, Brandon from the SAS, the Snack Food Appreciation Society, coming at you once again with another super special edition of OTR. And you might figure out why, because I'm at Sonic. And ladies and gentlemen, Sonic is the very first restaurant that I reviewed on OTR. And you might find that kind of apropos if you watch this video from beginning to end. I'll be right back right after this to check out the Patty Melt and more on OTR. Taking a look now at the Sonic menu board here where I ordered some time back. I think they have forgotten me completely. But I did order this new Patty Melt as well as these new mac and cheese bites. I guess they're bacon mac and cheese bites. They do have some other chili ones too, but I don't really care about those. And hopefully we'll get them at some point. Be getting ready to either press that red button again or get up and say something, because it's been a while. I've never had a Sonic experience like this. I'll be right back. You are looking live. That's Sonic Drive-Thru here in Frederick, Maryland. In fact, it's the Ballinger Creek section of Frederick, Maryland, basically sitting in the parking lot of a Walmart. Not a whole lot of stuff going on here other than some regular businesses. Red Wing Shoes across the street. There's an auto care place there. Play It Again Sports, which if I remember correctly is like a used sporting goods place, a vape store, and a liquor store. Today, I'm at Sonic though to try out something brand new. In fact, two things that are brand new. First, inside this shiny metal envelope is something brand new from Sonic that's not a new idea at all. It's an old idea. It's something, in fact, that you'll find on diner menus and have found on diner menus since, good God, who knows, since the 40s or something, I'm sure. Let me go ahead and get this thing out of the packet and show it to you. It certainly looks toasty, doesn't it? Yeah, it sure does. And that's their Patty Melt, ladies and gentlemen. And that's $3.99 for a couple pieces of Texas toast with a patty in it, with melted cheese. It's American cheese, and it's got grilled onions as well. Let's see if we can work our way around. Show you that thing a little bit better. There's some of the meat and cheese and probably mayonnaise peeking out the side there. Looks like some mustard has gotten onto the diaper as well. $3.99 does not seem like a bad price for this thing. Hopefully it tastes as good as it smells, because Sonic's burgers can be kind of iffy sometimes. And in this greasy little container, I've got their brand new bacon mac and cheese bites. They also have the chili bites available. Medium is $2.99. I got a small for $1.99, which contains 4, only 2 less than you can get in medium. So not a bad deal, I think, for the small. Looks toasty, looks tasty. I'll break it open and show it to you before I bite it. But hey, smells darn good too. Alright guys, I'll be right back right after this on this very special edition of OTR to take a bite and let you know what I think of these two brand new items. Alright gang, I am back here on OTR to check out the Patty Melt by Sonic. Stick around to the end of the video for a special announcement. That's all I'm going to tell you about that. But anyway, go ahead and show it to you a little bit more closely. Yeah, that thing's got meat in it. It's not very toasty when you actually feel it. It's very soggy on top. And that's one thing I've always been disappointed about at most fast food restaurants. I'm saying most, not all. When they have a Texas toast or a toast sandwich of some kind, usually the toasting is not toasted. You know, and if your toasting is not toasted, then what is it? It's not toast. It certainly isn't. It looks toasted. It just doesn't feel toasted. Yeah, it looks like they got mayo and mustard on here to go along with the grilled onions. Show that to you now that I can get it off there. Alright, there you go. Looks like egg salad to me. Show it to you next to my noggin the way I always do. And I'm going to take a bite of it just for you. Okay, well, I mean, that's not bad. It's not the best burger in the world. It's not the worst burger in the world. Again, the lack of actual toasting kind of frosts me, if you know what I mean. I don't really like the fact that they say it's toasted and it's not crunchy at all. It's disappointing. So a lot less texture than you would expect from its name. Flavor-wise, the burger patty is fine. They do use 100% pure beef, but it's probably frozen. I imagine so at Sonic. Tastes okay, but not amazing. Has a good mouthfeel to it, though. Not gritty. Doesn't have toenails in it or anything like that. The cheese melts over it very nicely, which is good. I've never been a mustard and mayo together fan unless it's on like a bologna and cheese sandwich or something like that. But in this case, it doesn't do a bad job. And there's not enough grilled onions on this thing to really tell it has grilled onions on it. You might just think that the burger has some onion soup mix in it. So, you know, with all that said, putting all that from bottom to the top together, smashing it back together the way we always do, I think I'm going to give this thing a grand rating of 3/4 thumbs up. Imagine that, guys. 3/4 thumbs up on OTR. Have you ever seen that before? I don't think you have, guys. Today on OTR. So, anyway, while I was ordering, or right after I ordered from the booth over there, which I've since moved from, I noticed a young person, I don't know, 16 to 21, somewhere in that age, you can't tell these days. He was going from booth to booth and pressing the buttons, you know, so I guess it was doing multiple alerts to the people on the inside. So as a result, I didn't get my meal for 15 minutes. That's fun. So I would figure they'd give me something for free, but they didn't. Oh well. At least my food's hot. Mostly. Alright, so bacon mac and cheese bites. Why does everything gotta have bacon in it nowadays, right? That's kind of where I am right now. Alright. Take a look at that a little bit more closely next to my noggin. 4 of them, $1.99. Bite it. Taste it. Alright, there's the inside of one of these bad boys for you. Pretty good overall. Nice and crunchy on the outside. Sorry, I'm scooting a little bit closer to you here. So I don't have to lean up quite as much. Anyhow, crunchy on the outside. I like the way that it crunches and overall the way the outside coating tastes. That's pretty good. They are hot. I had no doubt about that. Lots of little pieces of macaroni in there. They're not all mashed up or anything. You can actually see them within the little chasms. You can see the macaroni elbow holes there. There you go. Anyhow, as for bacon, don't see a lot, don't taste a lot. Maybe the absolute slightest seasoning of bacon in there, and that's fine, because sometimes bacon can hit you over the head a little too much. Smell great, too. I'm going to go ahead and give these things like a 7/8 of a thumbs up, you know, for a $1.99 snack size item. Why not? That's not bad at all. Look, you get to watch me chew. Anyway, guys, 3/4 thumbs up for the burger patty melt, and 7/8 thumbs up for the bacon mac and cheese bites. I'm slowing down here a little bit because I'm getting a little reticent as I speak. As I mentioned at the beginning, or sometime in the video here, Sonic was the first restaurant I ever reviewed on OTR back in 2012. You know, OTR has been one of the biggest portions of my life. You know, it's been a huge portion of my life since then, over the past 7.5 years. And almost weekly, without fail, I've come to you with what I hope have been entertaining and informative reviews of fast food items, local food, you know, stuff like that. I've done it myself for a long time. I did it with Terminator Tony T for a good time there. I wish I could have done it more with him. I have had other co-stars in the past, like Will Mahoney. He's my boy, as you know. Alex, the cameraman, has been co-star here. Big Daddy Sean, which he isn't such a Big Daddy anymore, but he's still Big Daddy Sean. Did a review of Popeye's waffle chicken with me back in the day. So yeah, I've had some co-stars, but mostly this has been my baby, my vehicle on the road, get it, for a long time. And it's been through a lot, you know, through the old red truck years, which were most of the time, and then here in this wonderfully drab looking mobile. Things just haven't been the same for a while, though. Be perfectly honest with you, there's financial issues within my household that have arisen once again that we hope we can take care of very, very soon. And last but not least, the Snack Society Patreon is almost completely dried up. I mean, I put exclusive programming on there every week until today. And I guess it just wasn't the kind of programming anybody wanted to see. I want to thank Michael Brady for sticking with us for so long and being a head producer here with OTR. But as of today, this is the final weekly edition of OTR. A lot of reasons behind it. Main reason is A, financial. B, it's not as fun as it used to be. And maybe that's because I have to think about the financial aspect of it. And maybe because I have to think about the health impact that it may be having on me to eat fast food week after week. I already slowed down my schedule of pizza night, as you guys know, and I'm still planning on doing that from time to time. And I'm still planning on doing OTR from time to time as well. It's just not going to be every week like it's a job. What I want to remove myself from is from the expectation of a weekly show at a certain time on a certain day. I might make an episode of OTR tomorrow for what I know, if something piques my interest. But I just don't want to have to do it right now. I want it to be something that I do for fun, when I get a chance to do it, when I want to do it, when there's an item out there that I feel is important enough to showcase. That's basically my goal for OTR at this point. It won't be going away, but it won't be here in this form either, guys. Thank you so much for watching over the years. So many hundreds of episodes of this stupid program with this stupid man acting 20 years younger than he really is and risking his life every week eating this crap. So many people that I need to thank. If I leave anybody out, it is only because there's just so many, and it has nothing to do with your importance to me or anything like that. Of course, Heel Will and Alex, who have been my main cohorts in this throughout the past at least 6 years or so. Terminator Tony T, who's been around when he can. Some of the OGs like Steve Do-It-To-It Pauling, Dr. Jeff Smith used to be on some of the original Snack Brief videos. Thank you for being an OTR supporter throughout the years as well. Top to bottom, let's go with some of the people that inspired me. Dylan Pabst, thank you. He became an OTR fan himself over times, which was an honor to me. Colt Moo, guys, I don't know if you'll ever see this, but you were one of the first review channels I ever watched, and because of that, even though you weren't reviewing fast food, you were doing weird stuff in a can or whatever at the time. You guys kind of helped me get out of my shell a little bit and, become who I am today, whoever that may be. Also, let's see here. Greg from Freezer Burns, you son of a bitch. Excuse me for calling you that, but I call you that because you don't put your show on anymore, and that really makes me upset and sad. But thanks for making your show Freezer Burns for the years that you did, and that also really inspired me to do what I came to love to do. Now, in terms of people that I want to thank overall, viewers. I'm not going to call you fans. I never would call you fans because you're my friends, you're my family, you watch me. You're not just somebody who's going to not be here next week, especially the hardcore group of you all. I know who you are. Jane Smith, thank you very much. I know you're not calling yourself that on Facebook anymore, but I won't say your regular name because I don't know what it is. Got some weird kids walking up to me right now. I don't know what they're doing. They're looking at me and wondering what I'm doing, I'm sure. Anyway, Jane, thank you very much. Trudy, even through your transformation into the vegan butterfly that you're still with us in the Snack Society Facebook group, still thumbs upping all the stuff, even if it has meat or whatever in it, and we appreciate that. You've been a really good addition to the group over the years. Some of the original Hall of Famers like Harmony, thanks so much, even though we don't see you much anymore. Glad that you were here with us in the formative years. The OG Dylan and John, the Hernandez brothers. Hear from them still once in a blue moon. And yeah, it's cool that they were there from the beginning as well. Let's see here, Jamie Wright just got into the Hall of Fame this past year, does his own thing. Check out his YouTube channel when you get a chance. Some of my guys overseas, how about Augustin Diaz? How about old school B8, BHFAC, I hope I got that right, 84. Over in England, as well as 13 Tenantry. Miss you guys, haven't seen you guys in a long time. Wish you guys were still around. Then you got, let's see here, people I shouldn't say hi to, but I'm going to anyway, perhaps, maybe like Mandy. Hey there, Mandy. I'm not going to sing that Barry Manilow song to you, because I'm married now, and the fact that we almost got arrested together, that just makes our connection that much more special, and we'll leave that in the past. Anyhow, drop that bombshell on you right quick there. See what you've been missing all these weeks on the Extra Mile. Dang. Anyhow, thank you to Mr. Dirty. Thank you to Matt Zion. Thank you to Watch Mojo, because I'm pretty sure they got my Chili's, my CC's Pizza Night review viewed millions of times at one point. So that's kind of cool. Not millions, but thousands. You know what I'm saying. I am rambling on, guys. It's not even Pizza Night that I'm talking about. I'm talking about OTR, the original OG show here on the Snack Society channel. The Snack Society channel will continue to go on. Thanks also to those who are no longer with us, like Ed Kinsella, Tommy Munoz, Brian Huff, Kim Easter. There may be one or two others that I'm just not remembering right now. Charles the Wolfman. Yeah, anyway. Thanks to all of you guys. Anyway, what I was about to say, Snack Society, the channel itself will continue to go on. The guys and I are still going to be getting together for some, if not all, of the WWE pay-per-views, so we'll do Snack Society snack videos or something like that. Because they're fun. They're still fun. They don't feel like a job. So we'll still do those and put those out occasionally. And we may even do some different things, some new things. You might see other stuff coming out from me soon from other sources, too. I'll update you on that when I can. I still intend on working with, restaurants locally like Roy Rogers and Jerry's to help promote their products, to help promote the Snack Society. And like I said, OTR is not finished. You're probably going to see holiday specials. You're probably going to see, if somebody puts a sliced hot dog on the top and a pizza on the bottom and calls it a sandwich, you're going to see me review that. It doesn't matter. I'm going to be around, guys. So OTR is not over. It's not finished. It'll always be here. But for now, you're not going to see it next week, as far as I know, unless something really cool comes out. So with that being said, thank you so much for everything, guys. I love you so much. Remaining Patreons, thank you for this month's contributions. After this, you're free to go, for the time being anyway. And I love everybody so much. That's all I got to say. Thank you so much for letting me live out this dream over the past several years. Letting me be somewhat of a celebrity. Who would have thought I'd be walking down the street or be in a 7-Eleven or at a grocery store here in my hometown. Well, this isn't my hometown, but, in my area, and be, recognized by people. Hey, aren't you the guy from that video, And then I watch your videos every week, man. Also, thanks to Eric Kugler, by the way. He was producer of this show for a long time, too, so thank you so much, fellas. Thank you to Dewey. Thank you to Adam. Thank you to Lou. Thank you to everybody who's been with us on the Patreon and everything. All right, guys, so let's get serious for a second. Make sure you check out the Snack Society Facebook group where it all started, and it's all going to keep on going because there's 1,000 people in there. The group is autonomous at this point. It runs itself. So become one of the coolest people in the world if you can, and I don't know why you haven't yet. Also, check me out on Instagram and Twitter. I'm still going to be there too at Brandon Reich SAS. So if you want to talk to me about the latest snacks, pro wrestling, or other things, do it, man. Let me know what you got to say. Follow me and talk to me. I'm bored. Anyhow, all right, guys. I'm going to go into semi-retirement and enjoy it. So make sure that you do like still, comment, share, subscribe still, ring that bell to be notified still, even more important because you never know when I'm going to come up with some fresh nugs for you. And in the meantime, in between time, I will see you next time, whenever that will be. Bye-bye.